So let me tell y'all why I'm almost guaranteed to get into heaven. Let me take my fucking glasses off because I don't need my emotions to fog these shits. Let me tell you why I'm almost guaranteed to go to motherfucking heaven. Because every time God needs some humor, he calls upon my life. Today was a combination of the best day ever and the day from the darkest pits of hell. And let me tell you why. Because today I went to own Oprah's network. Beautiful place, by the way. Shit is fucking immaculate. Oprah, bitch, bitch, bitch. So I go today and I get to interview I don't know if you guys know, welcome to Sweetie Pies, and it's this, I think it's about the relationship between a mother and a son who also own these chain of soul food restaurants, up and up, you know, black owned business, whoop whoop, great. So that was cool, they were sweet, amazing people. So I'm like, alright, this day is not too bad. Mind you, I'm in West Hollywood, I live 30 minutes from West Hollywood. So, interview's over, go outside, and there's a ticket on the car, and I'm just like, why do I have a ticket? Because I made sure there is money in this meter. So I checked this meter and 45 minutes are left on the meter. And all of a sudden, I read the damn ticket and it says, oh, your car wasn't in the box that was drawn for the car and it can never be outside the box. I'm like, are you fucking dead ass? Mind you, this shit is fucking faded. Like Kanye West, Tiana Taylor in the gym working out, faded. And I'm like, how am I supposed to see this? Like, how am I supposed to see this? Like, I am Stevie Wonder, not able to see this shit. So, I'm like, alright. And then the person who gave me the fucking ticket was across the street. So I'm like, you, yeah, get your ass over here. I sound like a black mother that was over everything, working 3 jobs with 2 badass kids that has no other form of communication other than get the fuck over here. So I was like, did you give me this ticket? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, for what? And he's just like, well, your cars weren't in the confounds for, you know, where you parked it. And I'm just like, can you see that line? Can you see that line? And he was just like, yeah, it's kind of faded. I'm like, so why do I have a ticket then? Why do I have a ticket? He was like, you know, it's just the rules. First off, he looks like he was fresh out of high school. He had braces, not even regular grown braces, like the braces with the colorful fucking rubber bands in it. And I'm like, I should snatch these shits out of your underdeveloped mouth because you're gonna sit there and give me a fucking ticket. Oh! And you know what? The ticket wasn't even the worst part because I've seen some tickets in California. Like, I've had $80 tickets in California for parking. This was like $59. So this was like the value menu of tickets that I've gotten so far. But either way, a ticket is a fucking ticket. I am a college student. I can't afford any type of ticket. So that's over. Then I'm just like, alright, Eric, just go home. So I get in the car and I'm trying to cut this shit on. First off, I can't even use the automatic locks. So I'm like, what's going on here? Why can't I get in my car? Like, is this not my car? Did someone fuck with the wires? So I can't pop the trunk, can't get in the door, can't do anything. And then when I finally get in the car, because I had to use the key like, you know, the average person, and the car won't cut on, I'm like, this shit is not dead. That car was more dead than fucking Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, James Brown, Lisa Left Eye Lopez. The car was fucking dead. So then I'm like, okay, now I have to find someone in the own network. Mind you, everyone is filming things. Like, this is Oprah's corporation. Nobody has time to give my black ass a jump. And I'm just like, okay, alright, back to the drawing board. So I go back on the premises, and then I go and own, and the guy's like, oh, what are you doing back here? And I'm just like, my car died. And he was just like, damn. I'm like, oh, and I got a ticket. He's like, damn. And I'm just like, yeah, and I'm trying to get back to campus in a timely fashion. He's like, damn. I'm like, you want to say another fucking damn? I get it. My situation's fucked up. So then he finally directs me to this building across the way, and it's another recording studio, and I don't know what it was for. Doesn't matter, because I wasn't there for it. So I went and I spoke to this girl who had this weave. Like, you remember Beyonce's 2002 Survivor album cover weave where it was like, Beyonce, you know you could do better, but it's fine because you're Beyonce? It was that weave. It was just... Ooh. So I was like, look, my car died, I need a jump. So she was like looking at me like, why are you looking at me for a jump? And I'm just like, can you call somebody? So she calls somebody, and then this guy comes down. His name was Michael, this really nice guy. He was like, alright, I'm gonna bring my car around. Brought his car around. He pulls up alongside of mine, jumps it, and I cut the car on immediately. It just cut on like that. So I'm like, got it. And then he's just like, no, I gotta let it warm up a bit. And I'm just like, is there levels to this shit? Like, I thought once it cuts on, it's good to go. But apparently not. So I'm sitting there waiting for Michael to feel like the car has warmed up, and 5 minutes later he's like, did you cut it on? I'm like, this shit been on! My nigga, this fucking Tinashe 2-1 been on, my nigga, it's on, I gotta go! So Michael left, and I was like, alright Eric, let's go. So I leave West Hollywood. West Hollywood is a trip to get out of, I'll have you know. West Hollywood is a fucking trip. So I'm trying to like merge in, and this big bitch with like 3 chins, back rolls, and you know, a whole midget under her neck is not trying to let me get it. And I'm just like, miss, like, you don't know what I've been through. I will get out this car and whoop that ass. And I'm not a violent person in the slightest. So I'm just like, yo, people are really trying me, and I don't have time. It's not even Wednesday, so I know it's not Try a Nigga Wednesday. We're not about to make this shit a whole week worth of bullshit. So then she finally lets me in, and then the cops is looking at me, and I'm like, don't do it. I already got a ticket today. I'm not fucking with y'all niggas. I'm not fucking with y'all. Oh God, if I turn this into Ferguson, I will. So today has been a very hard day, but you know what? The good thing that came out of it, I got to interview. Welcome to Sweetie Pie. Like, that's crazy. That was the bonus of my day, but everything else was a fucking shit show. And I just wanted to share that with you because you know what? This is my world and you're just living in it. So, welcome to the world according to Eric. Peace.